Okay, you guys, hello, it is Jensen. I am so excited and very nervous for this video because it's a little bit vulnerable for me, but I've been wanting to make it for a while because I loved these types of videos just because I looked for these types of videos. So I'm going to be talking about my acne journey, and this is something that seriously makes me so happy now, but it's the worst. Acne is the worst. If you've had acne, you know what I'm talking about. It's the worst. It's like your confidence is just so low and, you know, it just sucks. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. You know, I still have some issues with my skin, but I just really want to talk about how I healed my acne and really controlled my acne. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so let's start with just my acne journey, and yeah. So as a teenager, I didn't have acne at all. I maybe got like 1 or 2 pimples, nothing bad, which I was very lucky. It could have been way worse. And then right before I got married, I got an IUD put in. That's a hormonal birth control. And for a year, so like right before I got married, I got that put in, and then for a year my skin was literally perfect. Like I was like, oh my gosh, it's responding well to this birth control, my skincare is just bomb, you know, everything was good. And then it wasn't until like, let's see, we've been married almost 2.5 years, so like a year ago where I was like, I started noticing more acne. And when I say acne, it's like, I know it could have been so much worse, but I'll put pictures, put pictures of just what that acne was. But it was on my chin and then into my jawline. I would get some on my cheeks too, like little texture stuff on my cheeks, but never got any on my forehead or like in this area, but was like just a little texture. My chin was terrible. And like, I look at it now and it wasn't that bad, but I would look at myself in pictures, and you know when you're just on your phone, you swipe to the left and it's your Instagram thing, your Instagram story, and it shows your face, and I'd be like, who is this person? Like literally, it was terrible. I mean, it is still kind of hard to deal with, but so I started just researching, like, you know, the face maps where it shows you like what it means when you get a zit on your forehead, like a little face map thing. And all the ones I researched were your chin and your jawline are hormones. So I was like, okay, so let's think here. I have an IUD. I love it because obviously it's doing its job. I thought it was really great for my skin, so I was like, what's happening with my hormones? So I was like, you know what, I'll just go. My dad has an office, he's a PA, so I was like, okay, let's do like a blood draw and see if my hormones are in balance. So I did that, got the lab work done. Literally everything was fine, like nothing. My dad was like, oh, you should be worried about that. And so I was just like, what the heck is wrong? Like, then I started thinking about, okay, well maybe it's something that I'm eating, and like thinking about, oh yeah, dairy, which taking out dairy has helped a ton. But so I started taking out dairy, and then I would like sit and think, if I got a pimple, I'd be like, okay, what did I eat like 3 days ago that's not normal? Like it was bad, you guys. Like I was overanalyzing everything, and it just sucked because I don't know, I didn't know why. And I was like getting facials every month. I had this super expensive face care routine or skincare routine, and I was just like, why isn't this working? This should be working. Just disclosure, I am not an esthetician. I am not a doctor. I'm just telling you what worked for me and my experience, but I am not telling you in any way any medical advice or anything. So let's just get that clear. But it was, let's see, the beginning of this year, January. I just had this feeling. I was like, maybe it's my IUD, because the one that I had, it was good for 3 years. So just every 3 years you change it out. And so at that point, I had had it for a little over 2 years, which it still should have worked, you know. But I was like, maybe it's this IUD, because I was thinking, I was like, I have this thing in my body that's foreign. It's giving me hormones, and maybe my body just hasn't adjusted to it, or is too adjusted to it that it's making my hormones whack. And that's really confusing. But I just had this feeling. I was like, maybe I should get my IUD out. And so I was talking with my dad, and then I was talking with my sister Brinley, and she was like, honestly, I think you should get your IUD out. And so I was like, okay. And then I'm like, well, what do I do for birth control? Because obviously we don't want kids yet, and that's something that I want to make I don't know. I want to be safe. So my dad was like, well, maybe we could just, maybe switching up your birth control is going to be like beneficial. And I was like, okay. At that point, I literally was like, if they told me to put freaking peanut butter all over my face, I would have put peanut butter all over my face. Like, I was so desperate. So I got my IUD out in February, and then I started on just the pill, a birth control pill. I have it right here. And I feel like, you guys, this has been the biggest factor. So if you feel like you're having like hormonal acne, I would just go see a doctor and maybe get your labs, you know, get your blood work done and see if anything is off. Or maybe the birth control you're on, or not a birth control, is just like messing with your hormones, and maybe you need to switch it up. But like I said, I'm not a professional, but this is just what worked for me. So the birth control I'm on is Zumandamine. Zumandamine. I'm just gonna do this so you can see. So it literally is just a pill. I take it at night, but you guys, as soon as I started taking this new birth control, it has helped my skin so much. Like, just like the inflammation, the irritation, I can just tell is just like suppressed, which is amazing. And like I said, my skin is not perfect still. I'll still get like a couple bumps, but that has helped so much, like so much. And honestly, I mean, the pill is annoying because you have to take it every day and like remember, but it's worth it. So that is my acne skincare. That was a lot, but that was my journey with kind of my hormonal acne. And yeah, so with birth control, I would say that was the biggest factor with my skin. But now I'm gonna go into skincare and just show you guys what I've been doing with my skincare. So what I kind of found out with my skin is it's super sensitive. Like, my mom has really sensitive skin. Like, if she tries a new product, it makes her skin break out. And I'm pretty much my mom and my dad, I guess, too. But I was just like, huh. Like, that sometimes happens to me too. If I use a new body scrub, I'll get like a little rash on my arm, or I have these little dry patches. I'm like, I think I have sensitive skin. Like, actually. So what I did is I just, like, if there was a skincare product or whatever, I'd always just go to their sensitive skin line, and then I would just use those products, and just like really basic products. So let me show you what I've been using. And yeah, let's get into it. So we'll start with cleansers. I'll cleanse my skin morning and night. In the morning, I'll use just like a basic cleanser, and then at night, I'll double cleanse. I'll do the basic cleanser, and then I'll do more of like a treatment cleanser, if that makes sense. So the first one, like the more basic one that I do twice a day, is the Kapari, what do they call it? Tropical Glow Cleanser. And this is just really basic, like super great, has good ingredients. Another thing I like read on was having like an enzyme in your cleanser is really great for your skin. So this one has papaya enzymes, enzymes, yeah, and coconut water. So just really clean ingredients, super sensitive. So this is what I use morning and night, and I really like it. And it's leaking everywhere, so that's awesome. And then to kind of treat my skin is, so there's an acid called glycolic acid, and it's really great for acne. It helps just kind of like suppress it. I don't know the scientific terms. Yes. I don't know like exactly what it does, but I just know it's really great for acne, like drying out acne. And so this is really funny. So this is one of Topher's face products. It's from Jack Black. And it's their glycolic facial cleanser. So this is what I'll use at night just once a day. If I used it more, it would dry me out. But it's like a clay. It has, oh my gosh, I'm gonna botch it. Kaolin clay and volcanic ash. But this is it. Let me zoom in, do my little thing. But yeah, so I use this at night, and yeah, I just feel like it kind of, I mean, it's doing what it's doing. I really like it, even though it's Topher's. It's been working really well. So those are my cleansers. So after I get out of the shower, morning and night, I use the Tula Get Toned. So this is another, let's see if it focuses. So this is another glycolic. It has 10% glycolic. So it's just another, you know, doing what glycolic does, which is help your skin. But I use this morning and night. And this one's really nice because I feel like so you don't have to do it with a cotton pad. It's just like you squirt it into your hand and then you just put it on, and it's like a serum almost, but it's a toner. So that's what I will use after I get out of the shower or I wash my face. And then next is serums. So I got this one from Tula because I was looking at their like sensitive skin line, and this is one of them. This is their vitamin B calming serum. So it's their sensitive skin treatment drops, and it's vitamin B. And you guys, I feel like this has changed my skin. Like literally, if there was one product I would keep out of all of this, is this one, because I have just like really red irritated skin. So when I use this, it feels amazing when I put it on, but also I just feel like the redness like goes away. So here is this. I love it. It's just like a little dropper, like a facial dropper, and you just put it all over. I'll link all these products too, so you guys can know what I'm using and talking about. And then last, no, not last. It's definitely not last. Well, in the morning it's last. So my last step in the morning is a vitamin C serum. And I didn't even know how important a vitamin C serum is. It's like really good for like, first just brightening, like it brightens your skin, it nourishes your skin. It's just great, honestly. It's really good. So I got this one from Soon Skincare. Let's see if it focuses. But this is their vitamin C and E serum. So the C will like treat my skin, and then the E will heal it, which is awesome. And yeah, so I put this on morning and night. And yeah, so that's it for the morning. So morning, I just cleanse, and this is after I go to the gym. I'll cleanse, tone, I'll do my vitamin B drops, and then vitamin C, and then I'll do like a sunscreen or makeup or whatever. And then at night, this is like a treatment thing I will leave on. So this is something I had to get prescribed to buy. This is like pretty much a benzoyl peroxide gel, but like, I don't even know how to say it, you guys. I will literally botch it. But this is like a prescription-based gel. So really, I just put this like on my trouble areas. So of course, I'll put it on my chin. If I have anything on my cheeks, like texture or anything, and it honestly just dries it out, but not like, it doesn't dry it out a ton, because I wake up and I don't feel like my face is like dry or cracky. But it is like, if you use a lot, you'll start getting super dry. But yeah, so I use this every night. It took me a little bit getting used to. I feel like it kind of made me purge a little bit, if that makes sense. So it made me purge, and then it like healed it. And now if I have any issues, I'll just use this at night, which has been awesome. Okay, and last but not least, you guys are gonna think I'm a little bit weird, but I think it's cool because it's like my little spa night moment. And so I have one of these jade rollers, and I've been getting really into crystals lately, and I just think they're so cool, and I think they have a really cool healing property to them. So this is my jade roller, so I'll just do like my rolling routine. I'll go over an area like this 5 times, and then I just go up the face, and I go from like the middle to the out. You know, I do this. But while I'm doing it, it sounds dumb, but it makes me so happy because I don't know, I just feel like it works. So I'll just give myself like positive affirmations while I'm doing it in the mirror. Like, I am mostly just about my skin. Like, your skin looks so good. It looks so much better than it did. It's glowing. Your skin is glowing. Your skin is happy. And I'll just like, while I'm doing it, I'll just roll. And honestly, first, I think it makes me feel better about my skin. It makes me happy about the journey with my skin. And yeah, I don't know, it's just like fun. So that is what I do. Okay, so I know that was a lot, and it was a lot for me to figure out. And the hardest thing is everyone is so dang different. Like, I wish my routine worked for you, and maybe some of these products will really work, or advice I gave you. But it's just hard. I mean, this is what works for me, and I hated these. I mean, I loved watching these videos because I was searching for something like to work for me, and maybe you guys are too, and one of these products will work, but sometimes it doesn't work, and that's okay. But I think you just need to listen to what you think. Like with the birth control, like me just being like, you know what, I think I should do this, or I think I should get this out, or like just listen to how you feel, how your body feels. And yeah, I think it'll be great. And I'm so sorry if you're having to deal with acne, because I know exactly how you feel. But just know that you're beautiful, and acne does not define you. Seriously, like, it doesn't. And I was a person who let it define me for a while, and it's not till like these last couple months where I'm like, ugh, I feel so good about my skin. Like, I can go out without makeup and just feel so good. So yes, that is my acne journey. That is my skincare routine, like actual skincare routine. This isn't, you know, like, these are products that I use daily, and I can vouch for them. They're freaking awesome. So like I said, I'll link them all below. But yeah, you guys, I know this probably was a lot of information and a lot of rambling, but I hope this helps somebody. And yeah, so that is it for today's acne video. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. See ya.